North Glasgow Community Food Initiative started many years ago with a group of students who had identified that people coming into the country were often very poor without any access to good fruit and vegetables. And they started by going down to Blockhairn Market, buying up fruit and vegetables and selling it on very cheaply to the community. This is extended now to lots of areas in Glasgow. And in Milton, we have our own garden where we produce vegetables and fruit, and we encourage and learn how to garden. We also offer cookery classes because lots of people are not sure what to do with things that they've never seen growing before. So we have the whole package to help people eat more healthily.
The Amina Muslim Resources Center organized a trip to International Women's Group to come along to see Milton Garden Center. And we have been around all the garden with Kim.
Our composter Martin goes round and picks up the food in bins and barrels and brings it back here and puts it through the composting Rydan to break it down so we can use it on the garden. And what we aim to do when we have everything set up and running smoothly is actually we'll have so much compost we can sell it. Yes, the community have been given small little compost bins and they can bring that to the garden and pop it in the composter.
We are encouraging other ladies what we have learned. The ladies who weren't able to attend the workshop, we are telling them what we have learned.
And all the fruit and vegetables we grow here are grown organically without the use of chemical fertilizers or pesticides, which reduces the carbon footprint. All our vegetables go to feed local people. Again, it's not packaged, there's no transportation, which again reduces the carbon footprint.
It was a window for me to get more information about the topic of the environment and climate change. It was useful as well because there is a group of people, you discuss the issue, you discuss the tips, and it's more on practical level.
I have no idea the subject will be like this when I came. It's really for me quite informative day. So for me, I've got good information today, for example, regarding the thing community gardens. So how to find something near to you, try to make your own, food by plant this. This is good for me because my kids always asking me about that. How can we do it? So I have no idea about that.
One of the most important ideas that we to introduce today, which I didn't think about or implement in my life, was the local production, the farmers market, and the usage as well of allotments, which is as well encouraging me to go out there and maybe try with something simple, plant something simple, and as well buy from the local markets, because as well it involves less packaging and less plastic waste and less mileage as well and traveling, so it can be in a walking distance, so definitely it's worth a try.
And I didn't know by switching off the sockets you'll save energy. So most of the time I leave the sockets on. But today I've learned by switching off you save energy and also you save the money. Going back to my friends now and relatives and my family, I will introduce to them the benefit of saving energy.
I'll pass this to my friends regarding the information I collected from today and try to tell them about how, for example, regarding use shower instead of bath, try to make your shower for 10 to 15 minutes. It's good to save your time, your money, and your water as well. Regarding energy, regarding transport, so different points I've got to speak with my friends about.
Exchanging ideas with different cultures, different backgrounds. The social aspect of it as well was very enriching, so it was an excellent experience for me.
Today I attended a workshop organized by Amina Muslim Resource Center, and the name of the workshop is Energy Saving and Climate Changes. I think the workshop was very successful because I learned that I didn't know anything about carbon footprint.
What are the health hazards of condensation and dampness? It can cause an irritation in the eye, nose, and throat.
The workshop was very good and was successful because I learned a lot. I learned about the greenhouse gas, how it's before I thought it's it's always beneficial, but now I thought it's not all the time because there is carbon dioxide came from it, and they can cause climate change and do lots of problem. Now also they are how do the climate change affecting do causes lots of flooding and earthquake.
I didn't know if we use furniture from abroad because they have to travel so many ways, so that increases the cost of carbon footprint like carbon dioxide. And I also learned about insulation. I didn't know before that insulation can reduce the amount of loss of heat by 60%.
Like 5 different cards for each country. So, and then we'll go around and you can choose a country each that's your favourite, and then you can tell the information about it and we'll see who gets it right.
I want to travel around the world.
The other thing, the last thing is regarding don't monitor my consuming. Sometimes just put it on and leave it without any monitoring to that. And the consequences that will affect my payment will be arrears in that, delay to pay my bills, and make me some problem with the supplier. The second thing regarding mental health problem, always be under pressure and stress. When can I pay that? How can I pay it? So make me feel uncomfortable with that.
Large families, some people they've got large families, so they need more heat and they can't afford to supply the heat, but at the end of the day they need it, so they use it. It causes illness, depression, anxiety, stress. People, they don't know how they're going to pay, they're going to feed their bills, so they end up distressed because they are in arrears. And also the government can help the low income, because sometimes you try so hard but still you can't afford to pay your bills.
And the help required is more awareness and knowledge of government scheme available, so they can access fund from the government, and more training on how to save energy.
I thought this was very good and I'm interested to do it, and I wish I can do more about it.
Great to attend this workshop. To me it was a very successful workshop, and I'll attend more to come.
Amina Muslim Women's Resource Centre organised a day trip to Whiteley Wind Farm in Glasgow to learn about wind as a clean, renewable source of energy and its benefits of reducing the effects of climate change.
My name is Anne Trolley, and today I came to Whiteley Energy Farm with Amina in Energy Saving Project. This is a project in Glasgow to help save energy and to reduce our carbon footprint.
Hi, I'm Safia and I'm a volunteer at Amina, and today we visited Whiteley Wind Farm. Scotland is also the windiest country in Europe, so it's a great place to have wind farms, and the wind farm was actually invented in Scotland, so it makes it the perfect place to have a wind farm.
Information Centre is extremely welcoming, lots of fun to play with the interactive games.
never been to a wind farm before. I can see them from where I live, you can see them quite clearly, but this is the first time I've experienced standing anywhere near one. It kind of gave us a good insight to how wind farms help the climate. They don't really look like they have much use, but when you come and find out about them, you realise that they are making a very big impact on our climate and our environment.
When we came on the visit, we had the privilege of going on a bus tour. It is only 2 miles of the 82 miles of roads that are on this site. One turbine can supply the power for 1 year for 1,300 houses.
We were given a tour up to the wind turbines to see the size of them and the functions and everything about them.
Been under a huge turbine, which was a bit daunting.
Right, are you ready? Look up. You're standing under the equivalent of 36 cars spinning above your head at about 180 miles an hour. So you're actually in the safest place directly beneath the blades. Every blade up there is held in place by only 50 volts. Now, if you are feeling very brave, you can stand at the top of the stairs in front of the sign that's in danger of death. Feel free. It's a good place for a photo opportunity. Do a selfie.
Whiteley Wind Farm is the largest onshore wind farm in the UK, with 215 turbines providing energy to about 300,000 homes. In Scotland, there are more than 2,000 wind turbines and more than 4,000 operational wind turbines across whole of the UK. That's potentially a lot of clean, green, renewable energy.
Workshop was really nice, very informative, and it's built my confidence to deal with my energy bills. And before I came here, I didn't know about that, how to deal with fuel poverty. Now I know that, and I'm able to deal with that.
This includes his rent, council tax and fuel bills.
I think that's right. Bucks to £20.
Endurance, stress, okay, good. Best thing to do is keep a diary. I don't know if everybody has a diary.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I cannot live
without a diary.
The lady she was talking about the stress management, and that was really helpful because when people are in fuel poverty, and that's really makes me and other people stressful. I learned about warm home discount, and that's really helpful, and I'm going to apply for that.
We came today, we arranged a day with Amna to go out with Muslim women. It is such a wonderful day. We enjoyed a nice walk.
Used a lot in skin creams, so you'll see like kind of violet skin creams are a really common thing.
We learned a lot about different types of grass and the smell and the taste even, and what is dangerous and what is poison, what is safe for us.
One leaf should be okay.
No.
This one here is rhododendron that we've seen loads of.
We did some crafts, we put things together so we can use while we are taking our bath. Lovely oils. Really, I enjoyed. I want to thank Amna. I want to thank the whole crew for giving us this chance to go out and to enjoy and to separate ourselves from the hectic days we are facing all the week. You made a wonderful day for us. Thank you.